stood here today and it's the 5th Commissioning Showcase, and it's really, really exciting. And what I think is amazing is just seeing how much progress has been made over the course of those 5 showcases through COVID and bushfires and everything that's happened in the last 7 or so years. And what I think is really exciting is just seeing the rapid pace of maturity, the sophistication of the techniques that we're seeing that are being used in PHNs.
We have our biggest group of PHNs attending and presenting of any year. We've outgrown our previous venue. We've got an amazing range of presentations.
So this year we've got representation from 26 of the 31 PHNs, and we've got 150 delegates in the room. It's certainly an event that is designed for PHNs by PHNs. Each year we put out a pulse check survey to the national network, which looks for the contemporary themes that are relevant in the commissioning space at the time, so that it's really giving the opportunity for PHNs to get relevant information and share relevant learnings each year.
Yeah, we've got an incredible range of international and interstate speakers this year from a range of different experience bases.
We've got verbal presentations from 18 of the PHNs that are represented. We've got some interactive workshops, which is a new element of the program. There's 15 posters showcasing some of the work that's been done.
And what we're trying to draw on is from the base that we've been able to develop over the last 8 years nationally in PHN commissioning, where are our next steps? What does acceleration look like? And what does it mean to actually improve our commissioning so that it really makes a difference to individual people on the ground in all parts of our country?
We're talking about outcomes of commissioning, not just how we commission. So it'll be really good to hear the progress that people are making in terms of what impact they're making on the health of the community.
I've come here today really to think about how we commission care better for people. So we're all pretty used to commissioning for services. I think that if we commission care for people, then that requires a leadership mindset, because that leadership mindset has to instill a set of culture and values which actually ensure that we do keep people front and centre of our commissioning tactics and our commissioning decisions.
Commissioning is sometimes seen as a transactional activity, but actually it's very much a relational activity. If one message was to be taken away, it would be focus on the relational aspects. Focus on building that trust, that connection, that collaboration with all the different stakeholders, because ultimately that's where what I think will get us to the changes we need.
Today's themes in my presentation, and it gives me great pleasure to talk about this, is talk through actually onboarding our community control, what community control brings to the table and the strengths they have. So I'd like for people to take away from this is really reflect on your role in partnerships with Aboriginal community. Ask that you seek out Aboriginal leaders in your work, and know that we've all got a role to play in improving Aboriginal health.
What I'm really hoping is that everyone that's here today, myself included, comes away thinking, wow, I learned new things. I learned new ways of thinking about commissioning. I learned what other PHNs are doing around the country. I learned what's happening around the globe as well.
The whole purpose of this gathering is to look at the learnings that have been achieved by the PHNs, looking at what we can take from our peers and implement in our regions. Also look at having that connectedness with our peers as well.
Working in primary health networks can feel a bit isolating. The work is different to what people have done before, and often you might think that you're the only person dealing with a challenge. And by coming and sitting and listening to other people's challenges, but also what they've done to overcome those, can really help you with your own challenges.
I'm hoping to take away some techniques and some skills that have been mentioned already today in relation to collaboration between programs that we run, and how commissioning can effectively integrate care better for the community.
It's been great this morning so far, hearing some of the speakers and hearing some of the great work that's happening. Great opportunity to connect with colleagues, step out of the day-to-day busyness and really sort of, refocus on some of the opportunity we have. I think the focus on access and equity is very timely and relevant here. I think we have a real opportunity to have impact in that space.
It's really great hearing from other states that have different models, because it just does make you think a little bit differently about, maybe we could try that, or maybe we could use this solution to kind of knit things together a bit more. So it's really inspiring.
I think this is a phenomenal learning experience and a great networking experience, particularly as what PHNs do is relatively unique in the health space. I think this is a great opportunity for those staff, particularly new to PHN land, to come and learn from others and get a greater, more thorough understanding of what PHNs do and what commissioning looks like, particularly when you're succeeding.